Hey y'all, so it's day 2 of my vegan healthy living, and for my lunch, I'm starting off at 1 o'clock. I just heated up my dinner that I had from last night. It was white rice with honey, and I did a stir-fry blend and added some okra to it. It was really good. I seasoned it with garlic powder, onion powder, cayenne pepper, salt, regular pepper. What else did I put here? I put some minced garlic that I had got from bulk and Whole Foods section. And I want to say that was about it. And the honey and some butter. And I used a little bit of avocado and coconut oil while it was steaming down. And I bought the okra fresh and chopped it up, as you've seen in my previous video to this. And I'm just going to probably eat it with some crackers. I need some type of bread or something, like, even though I said I wasn't going to try to do bread like that, but I don't think the crackers will hurt, because I would be going hard with some sliced bread or bagels or something, but I'll settle for crackers right now. And then for my snack, I'm going to do some strawberries that I got from Meyer. It's already chopped up. And some sliced almonds. I love almonds. It's like my favorite nut in the whole world. Almost like this shit. And some dried cranberries. So we're just gonna mix some of that up. I don't want to do no yogurt today. My mom might got some yogurt because I'm at my mom's house right now. See, I'm at work. So, but for the most part, I might just do it like that. And I started off this morning at, I want to say 9 o'clock. I took my Serrapeptase. That's why I did my intermediate fasting and not eat until 1 o'clock. And that's just my rule and regimen for it, because you're supposed to take it on an empty stomach. That's why I'm taking it in the morning. I only took 1 capsule of the maximum milligrams that you could take. I took a picture of it, so that's in my previous video as well. And I'll just tune back in at dinner time. And for my snack later, I'll probably do a smoothie and some more vegetables. Or do like a, find some vegetable noodles and do like a vinaigrette or something like that. I don't know. It's kind of nice outside today, and I don't want to keep eating rice. And on top of the fact that rice turns into sugar, and we're trying to stay away from so much sugar, so... At the same time that we're doing vegan, trying to become alkaline, I'm also fighting PCOS and endometriosis too. So just listen to your body for the most part while you're doing this. So I'm going to go ahead and eat my lunch so I can get back to my grandmother. Alright, see you in a little bit, y'all. Okay, you guys, so I just got home. I went and hung out for a little bit, so it's like 7 o'clock. I'm using my distilled water for my tea that I'm going to make today. I'm still going to use that marshmallow root and slippery elm. I forgot to take my black seed oil last night and this morning because I was so tired and doing all this editing and stuff. Forgot to take it, so I'm going to take some of that right now. This is just a tincture part for me to drop it under my tongue because it won't fit on here. I'm going to do a whole syringe full of that under the tongue. I have my strainer and my pot to boil the water in. So today, if the water's not hot enough, I'm still going to strain it. Also, give me 1 second. Tonight I will be using this peach detox tea. I still haven't figured out what I'm gonna eat for dinner tonight. I might do some more vegetables. I really want, like, I don't know. I've been craving Cheetos all day, you guys. I think it's the withdrawals from not really eating no dairy or anything like that. I'm still trying to figure out a replacement for the little bit of dairy that I was eating as far as my cheese intake or whatnot. So I'm just go ahead and get this boiled and get this started. And when I figure out what I'm gonna eat for dinner tonight, then I'll record that too. And also later on tonight, when I take this tea, I'm also gonna add a little bit more slippery elm in here with this. I never took this before, so like I said, I work at my mom's house, so therefore, even if I do go to work, it's not gonna affect me like that because, again, I'm at my mom's house working. So that's a plus size to that. So if you work somewhere where do not do this because you don't know how it's gonna affect your body. And I've been doing good with the slippery elm so far. I really don't have bowel movements every day, and I noticed that I did have a bowel movement the first 2 mornings that I used it, and it was more than one. So maybe it is working, but it wasn't nothing drastic to where I was just, only certified to my toilet all day or anything like that. After a couple more intakes, I'm not sure how it's going to affect me, but again, this is only day 2, and I'm just going to see how it goes. And also, I have my sweet wormwood, and that's also good for so many things. You can fight the candida and stuff like that. I'll probably put a couple drops of that in my tea when I do the peach detox from Yogi. I'm sorry. It's been a long day, you guys. And if you remember, I'm still taking this. It's the Serrapeptase that I took this morning at 9 o'clock. I take it at 9 o'clock in the morning. That way, by 1 o'clock, I can eat while my grandma is eating, or she has already ate, and I can let her sit for a second, and then I can eat before I get to doing her daily routine and everything. So that's how that works. So yeah. Okay, so what I did was I took about a pinch of this and put it in there because you want it to be equivalent to about a tablespoon because you're only making 1 cup of tea. And I did this once it started boiling. And the smell of this, it's kind of weird, you guys. It smells like, I can't even explain it, but it's really real loud, but like a mild loud. And not that this is gonna react to metal or anything, but I like to use wooden spoons when I'm doing things like this. Also, this is a non-stick pot, so I don't want to be scraping up my pot, getting it all messed up. So I'm just gonna get that all boiled in there. Also, you guys, in my smoothie tonight, I will be using some of these chia seeds. It has the flax, chia, and hemp. I love this stuff. I also use it in a lot of my facials and beauty products that I make homemade, and it does wonders. Okay, wonders. I love this stuff, and it comes already mixed up. I got this at Walmart. Lasts a lifetime, depending on how you're using it. Yeah, I had it for a while, and it's like as much as I use. But like I said, I just been only making stuff for me until I get my sales and everything up with these products and testers and everything. Cause I am a one-woman show, so between editing, making videos, and actually doing the process in the videos, and taking care of my house, taking care of my grandma, all of that, it's like a lot. So bear with me. That's why I'm really trying to figure out how to build a team, build my trust with people, and like really get this ball rolling with this fashion stuff, you guys. But in order to do that, you have to use the law of attraction, and with the law of attraction, you have to feed your spirit, mind, and body certain things. So here we are. So we're just gonna let this boil for like about no longer than like 5 minutes or so. And while I was doing that, it's been about 3 minutes already. Looking at my camera, we're gonna put the actual slippery elm. This stuff smells so sweet. It's like, it smells like Lawry's and cinnamon put together. Like, that's why I was like, it just smells so weird. It got like a subtle sweet but spicy. So like, yeah, like Lawry's, how Lawry's be smelling, but then like with some cinnamon or nutmeg or something mixed in it. I don't fucking know. It's just a weird smell. But it tastes kind of sweet. It's not nasty. I tried it by itself. It's almost like a like how macaroon tastes, if you ever tasted macaroon kind of by itself. But anywho, let's see. Okay, got the wipes off. That's how you're gonna use about a spoon, a little tea tablespoon, whatever. And I kind of want to try this with some turmeric because I heard something was good for you. But for me, like I said, when I was detoxing before, when I first started Serrapeptase, and I had a bad experience. I don't know if I was using too much turmeric or what, but it was like that mess was coming out of my pores so bad, and I'm just like, I didn't like it. And I was doing the cayenne pepper with turmeric and the ginger and everything. And then I was taking the Serrapeptase, but like my skin, like I said, my skin smelled, nothing smelled like me. Put it that way, like. And I would ask people, like, do I smell? And they'd be like, no, but like I could smell, like I didn't smell like me, like I don't know. It was just weird. But this time around, it's like, okay, trying to see if I can get the toxins, like my body is naturally purging, like I said, because I am on my cycle right now, and I'll be able to further explain and see any differences once this goes away. And then a part of me is like, being that it is my PCOS and endometriosis, I don't even think this is even a real period, even though it's just TMI. I'm sorry, I'm getting real personal with y'all. But I feel like more people should talk about this type of thing. I'm more than just a person that goes through this. I'm pretty sure, like, out of all the women in the world, I'm pretty sure somebody else out here going through this. So, like I was saying, I don't even feel like this is even a real period. I just went off my period 2 weeks ago, and then it just reoccurred. And I really feel like it's just my cyst popping, like, because I'm not having any cramping or anything like that. But, and then, like, 1 minute it's, like, super heavy, and then the next minute it's, like, nothing there. Like, the lightest pink, like, how this highlight is showing up. So, to this. So, I'm like, okay, maybe they're just popping or something. And then that's another reason why I'm not eating any meat, because even in the meat that we eat, they put fake blood in it. But and when you get on a spiritual level and start thinking about like the intake of certain things, which I'm not even gonna get into on this right now, because that'd be a whole nother segment of some other shit. So yeah, but just like I was saying, just do your research. You know what I'm saying? If you are going through this, like, just be open about it. Like, the doctors and them, they do not want us to know about this. I've been going through this for so long, and finally got a gynecologist when I was, like, 23. I'm 26, you know what I'm saying? They tried to put me on metformin. It made me sick. They told me to keep taking it. I'm like, why would I take something that my body is rejecting? I asked for natural medicine so many times. They never redirected me to no maca root, which is good for hormones. They never, told me like, hey, for your blockage and stuff like that, try raspberry leaf. It's a supplement, You still go to the store. They don't want you to know these things. They didn't tell me to use castor oil packs or, or to take a spoonful of castor oil just internally, which I'm going to do that tonight too as well. I just got to figure out which way I want to do it, because I was doing that before and I could see a difference, a big difference. Along with a spoonful of coconut oil. I used to do coconut oil in the morning. I used to do castor oil at night. That was just my preference. Or you can do a spoonful of both at the same time, or put it in your tea or a smoothie. So, however floats your boat. I also was taking hemp oil too. I think I might have a little bit of that left that I had got from the health food store. It looks like this. So, and this works really good. I was putting it in my teas and my smoothies. I use it in my facials. I put it in some of my hair products that I was making, as far as like my natural shampoos, conditioners, hair grease, like everything. This stuff works so good. Like, I can see my energy level. Another thing that I also like to take, that I started trying out, and I still don't know how my body is reacting to that. So I stopped taking it. I took it for about a week. And I also tried it in a couple of my baths that I took. So it's about halfway full now. I didn't get the super potent one. I got the one that was already for use, which is the food grade hydrogen peroxide. And you could feel it like in your stomach and everything. You could feel it moving around. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off because it's been boiling for a little bit too long. But like I was saying, I could feel it, like my nerves in my brain. Like, you could feel the oxygen really going into your body. Like, if you take it on empty stomach, you can really feel it in your gut, to the point where I kind of feel like I was kind of sick, to the point where I felt like I was gonna throw up, but I wasn't gonna throw up. Like, when your solar plex kind of, which is this part right here at the top of your abdomen, your solar plex and your sacral chakra. Solar plex, sacral. Okay. So right there in your solar plex, I could feel it kind of, busting and breaking all of that stuff down. And I also did a douche with it, and oh my God, like, I felt so, because I don't use douches. Like, after my cycles, I just take a bath, sit, soap, let my body naturally do everything that it needs to do, and use Dove soap or oatmeal soap from Yardley's. I also, before I do that, go in with the activated black charcoal soap, then go in with the bar soap and the Dove. So, but never inside, just the outside area over my whole body, face, everything, and exfoliate everything. But yeah, and like, surprisingly to say, it kind of did make my cycle come on, but in a good way, to where it didn't hurt. It wasn't as heavy. And I had also made myself a yoni steam that day, because I'd also do steams for myself. But I felt so refreshed. But about 2 days later, my cycle ended up coming on. But like I've said, it was like the best cycle I ever had in my life. So I want to start back doing the douches with these. I think this is really good, and putting it in my bath water, and also starting to take it in the morning and at night on empty stomach. So what I might do is the water that I take when I take my Serrapeptase, I'm probably going to use the hydrogen peroxide, so that way it'll bust down that enzyme to the fullest capacity and penetrate into my intestinal wall and those cysts and tough, skin buildup that's inside of my body and scar tissue and everything. So this is just a couple of things that I use. If you want to look it up, it's a lot of videos, or the internet has a lot of things on this. So I have marshmallow root, yogi detox tea, I have sweet wormwood supplement, I have black seed oil, I have Serrapeptase, Doctor's Best, I have food grade hydrogen peroxide, have natural hemp oil, I have slippery elm, and yeah. So, oh, and make sure when you're doing this, use either, I prefer distilled water, it has nothing in it. versus spring water, because sometimes some spring water still be tasting like, I don't know. I'll drink it still because it ain't out the faucet, but everybody has their myth about these bottled waters and all of that. However, and outside of this, make sure that you're drinking lemon water. I went and got some lemons from Myers last night. They're so expensive there, but Aldi's was closed. I normally get a big bag from Aldi's, and then what I do is I'll take one whole lemon, cut it up into threes or fours, and I'll squeeze it into a mason jar like this. And I'll fill it up, put it in the refrigerator, let it chill for however many hours. Or I'll just drink it straight on if I'm that thirsty and already had some cold water sitting in the refrigerator and it's poured in there. And I'll just refill it and refill it and refill it all day. And then the next day, I'll throw out those lemons. And I'll try to squeeze it with a spoon and get more lemon juice out. Or shake it up and it'll make more. But yeah, and the next day I just cut a whole nother new lemon. Or I'll make a big pitcher with about 3 or 4 lemons. And drink that throughout the week or the day or however, because like I said, I'm a big water drinker. I don't drink a lot of pop. I don't drink a lot of juice. And when I do drink juice, it's 100% juice. Cranberry, apple, pineapple, orange, you know, something like that. So just get back with me. I'm going to go ahead and put this over my cup and strain it. We already got our slippery elm in there, and go ahead and drink that down. And just take a syringe full of this. Like I said, the syringe isn't that big. It's about probably like a milliliter. So I don't know. I don't know how to measure that type of stuff. But I'm just gonna fill this whole syringe up. Ooh, I'm wasting it. That good black seed oil. What the hell is wrong? Yeah, I'm gonna fill up this whole syringe. Put it on the tongue. Drink the tea down. Go to the grocery store, figure out what I'm gonna eat for dinner. Make me a smoothie. I also got some oranges. So I probably have that for like my snack or something, depending on how late it is when I eat. Cause like I said, it's like 7 going on 7:30. I have to go take this car back for my ride, and I really been wanting some shrimp. Trying not to eat on me, but I really been wanting this. And I swear last night I bought me some vegetables. I was gonna see this bag still because I thought I was gonna take this to work. So this is a vegetable that I might do tonight. I probably want to do like a soy sauce and a noodle because I'm starving, you guys. Like, that rice is not gonna do it. So I probably do this with some type of noodles. I probably go get like some zucchini noodles or some type of vegetable noodles, and do like a Worcestershire and soy sauce over it, you know, and get a little oil. Do some like a little Italian, you know. This has cauliflower, zucchini, carrots, Italian green beans, lima beans, and red peppers. So yeah, I think that will really be good with some zucchini noodles, some Worcestershire sauce, and some soy sauce. And I have some rolls right here. These rolls are bomb. And if I don't eat the orange, I have some berries, and this is really good for my cycles and everything right now. And put that in my NutriBullet. And I'll probably end up giving this meat away. I have chicken, ground chicken here. The other meat that I had, I cooked it and it went to waste. Like, I don't spend so much money on groceries, like, and for it just go away or give it away. Like, I'm going back to just going to the store every day, or really just buying vegetables, because I know that I ain't gonna go to waste, because I can either buy it in a can or put it in the freezer. But when I buy meat, I hate cooking because it's just me, you know, and I don't like cooking in bulk anymore. So that's what we're gonna do with that. And then I have some Brussels sprouts. I probably eat tomorrow. I gotta figure out how I want to eat these. I probably put them in the oven because I do not like them wet and soggy. I found that out the hard way. And I'm probably gonna put hella seasoning on them because I really don't like them like that. And probably do that with like some potatoes, some tater tots. I love tater tots right there. So tomorrow, with shrimp and grits, I might have to just eat you because you're not really meat like that. So yeah, just go ahead and pour this into my cup. Go get my drop this car off, and I'll come back when I'm starting dinner. Okay, so it's 10 o'clock. I really didn't want to eat this late, but I ended up getting a veggie pizza at Lay's. And top it off with that. I only got a little bit of cheese this time, though, because I'm trying to cut back on cheese. And then when I get home, drink some more of my tea and go to bed for work. Alright, ciao.